The 2014 Lexus LS460 is the thinking person's luxury car. It's a smart choice both on the inside and the outside. Almost every feature would make the owner think, gee, I'm glad I bought this car. We tested the big Lexus during the first big snowstorm of 2014. Unlike the Bush-era SUVs that guzzled fuel and hogged parking space, the Lexus LS460 is a well-mannered luxury car that has the sure-footedness of a mountain goat, but the ride of a limousine. We managed to easily get around Manhattan during and after the storm, easily dodging perplexed cab drivers who are apparently from nations or states that do not have snow. Oh, and by the way, if you're a pedestrian in Manhattan and you think that the magic force field created by your smartphone will protect you as you stare at the screen while jaywalking, here's a thought. I probably can't stop. It's not that I want to run you over, it's just that game of pedestrian whack-a-mole that you've been playing may not end well for your drunken self when you step out from between parked cars at night while wearing a black coat and staring at your iPhone. Just because you see the oncoming car doesn't mean the driver sees you. I'm just mentioning it because some people apparently think they're made out of Kevlar. But if you do get hit by someone with a Lexus, the good news is that the N-Form system is really great. The driver can activate the system and ask the operator to program their navigation to take them to the nearest hospital. That's something I actually did while reviewing the Lexus. It's a long story, but I did find out what happens when a visitor slips and falls inside a hospital on their way to visit a patient. A lot of people come running. On the way out to the parking lot that night at the hospital, I really appreciated the Lexus recognizing me as I approached and turning on the puddle lamps. Another neat innovation is the side mirrors that fold up when you lock the car and walk away. That helps protect the mirrors and also verifies that you've secured your ride. The soft closed doors are also a nice feature that you can really get used to. With so many nice touches, it's hard to believe that the seatbelts are so hard to use. It's not the concept that's difficult, it's the execution. The receptacle is mounted so low on the seat that it's hard to fit the male end into the female part, especially if you're wearing a winter coat. I just hope that the difficult seatbelts don't prompt some people to drive around without buckling up. Something else that's a little hard to negotiate is the new controller for the infotainment system. Older Lexus models had the mouse in the center console with an enter button on the side. The 2014 LS has eliminated the enter button. Instead, you're supposed to push down on the controller to execute a move. That sounds easier than it is at 70 miles per hour on a bumpy road. I'm surprised I didn't order a pizza and check the weather in Tulsa while clicking around by mistake. The interior on the Lexus LS was exceptional, even for a Lexus. The fit and finish were excellent. While the big Lexus did come with almost every luxury and convenience feature, there's one that it didn't have, and I wish it did: remote start. That would have been really nice on some of the cold mornings during our test period. The engine that we wished we could have started remotely was the 4.6-liter 32-valve V8. That smooth power plant was mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that divided the energy between all four wheels. The 360 horsepower system is very well mannered. It'll get you from 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds, according to Road and Track. The big Lexus is rated at 16 miles per gallon in the city and 23 on the highway. The base price for the LS460 was a shade over $75,000. Options in our test car included climate-controlled seats and a power rear sunshade, which is great for blocking the sun glare or high beams, plus a power opening and closing trunk. Other options on our test car included adaptive air suspension, blind spot monitor, and rear cross traffic alert. The rear cross traffic alert is the thing that warns you that somebody's coming when you're backing out of a parking space. The total price as tested for the 2014 Lexus LS 460 four-door sedan was $86,705. I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.